Hey guys, so today I play my final round of Commonwealth tournament. Right, it's round 9. I play against a 2300 WGM. Alright, so let's see this game. Alright, so she started with E4. I played C5. She played knight f3, G6. I decided to play the hyper accelerated dragon. D4 takes, and he played the most popular move, which is the Maroczy bind. Knight c6, bishop b3, knight f6, knight c3, castles, bishop b2, d6, castles, bishop d7. Until now it's still all theory. And he played the move h3. She played the move h3. And this move is actually a rare move, right? The main line is queen d2 or knight c2. So he played h3. I didn't see this before actually, so decided to play the like just the same thing. Knight takes d4 and bishop c6. So usually you want to trade pieces when you have less space, and you want to trade more pieces. You want to trade until like only two minor pieces. So if you have more space, you want to keep like three or four minor pieces to go attack. So I trade one first. I also consider some a5 move, but yeah, I think I analyzed this before in my Lichess rapid analysis, and I allow some knight b5 idea. So it's actually not a good thing. So I trade and then simply go bishop c6. Now you can't go f3 because it's too weak. So you go queen c2 defense, and I play a5, trying to go a4, you play b3, and now I go knight d7, trying to trade one more pieces. And you can see the pawn is on light square. So basically, if you trade the dot square bishop, okay, black it's fine. So at the main line, it's like something like queen d2. This position, queen d2, queen d2, knight d4, bishop d4, bishop d6, f3, a5, or knight d7 doesn't matter. a5, b3, knight d7, and bishop e3. You want to keep the bishop, the dot square bishop. This is the line. So I think here probably bishop e3 is still the best move. I actually don't not sure. Okay, bishop takes g7 is the best move. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Probably because it's not a big deal. You can still do some expand, I guess. And his position is still fine. So after king takes, she played takes in the game. I takes rook a d1. Now I go queen b6 because I want to move my knight, but then there's e5 or c5, which is quite annoying. Alright, if I go e5, there's c5. If I go b6, d5, gonna f6, e5. Like if I go knight d5, then there's e5. So I first move my queen. Also, at some point prevent f4. He played rook e1. So basically, after she played rook e1, there's no more attack, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I'm thinking to trying to exploit the f2 weakness. So I play first knight e5, activate the knight first, and then this is more centralized than c5, and also because now he can't play f4. Now she can't play f4. Yeah. So he play queen b2. Right, trying to use this diagonal or something. Right. I actually want to go a4 in this position to do something either a3 or a takes, but I saw this move b4, so I consider about a4 and f5 here basically, and also king g8. So king g8 is the best move. Simply get out of this diagonal. But in the game, I'm trying to play aggressive, trying to play fast with f5, which is not a great move because now he can simply take and open up the position. Her pieces is um every of her pieces is activated basically. Rook, knight, bishop, queen, and my pieces haven't activated yet. So open up the center is basically good for her, right? Now, so he takes, which is a good move. She takes, which is a good move because to open up the center. Now I have two choices here. I can take with the pawn and rook. Now, when I play f5, my idea is to take with the rook because, like I said, I want to exploit the f2 weakness. But I saw that, like, if I take with the pawn, maybe I can attack the g2 pawn. If I take with the rook, maybe I attack the f2 pawn. So I'm thinking, which pawn is easier to defend for white? So f2 he can easily defend with rook d2 or rook e2, but at g2 she is hard to she is hard to defend it. What, right? He have to go g3 or f3 to create some weakness and create some weakness. So I decided to play g takes f5, which is not a great move. Another reason is I try and take control of the e4 square. So if like rook takes here, bishop d3, and then in the game I actually thought bishop e4, but that's a blunder because knight e4. So first rook e2, then bishop e4, because you want to play the knight to e4, but then bishop trade. So we want to do this and then take stakes, and also you have the d5 square also, and this could be a weakness on e7. Something like this, trade knight d5, something. Right, so I decided to take with the pawn, which is not a great move. He played the best move, which is knight d5. Right, actually I thought in the game I thought like, so why I want to take control of this square, maybe like bishop here. I'll go here. You can't play f4, so let's say you go king f1, try to go f4. Alright, and if I go f4, there's then knight to e4. So, well, okay, f4 I still have knight g6, so actually still fine. Right, this is like kind of like what I thought in the game, because like usually I always think that this bishop is always good to trade this knight, and then black have like a knight versus bishop, which is just fine. Alright, but I basically underestimate this move because there's a deeper idea behind this move. So the idea is try and exploit the king, because my king is very weak, and her pieces is basically every of her pieces is active. So it's time to attack. Alright. Every of my pieces haven't, like my major pieces haven't activated yet. So he trying to play aggressive to attack, right? Because now he has some kind of short term advantage, which is activity. So he takes. I take. She take with the rook, which is good move. And now I see how strong is this move, because let's say I go. Okay, maybe. Alright, let's say I go rook f6 to block this pin. There's this move c5, which is very annoying. Yeah, c5 undermine this pawn. If I take the free knight, if I let it, if I let she takes, and after takes, it will be the d pawn will become a weakness forever. Right, so I play rook c8 to prevent c5. Now he go rook b5, so I need to keep this pin to prevent f4. So the only square is a7, which is very passive, and he find the best move, which is rook takes e5. Right, this is the best move. So basically, at this point, I already losing. So after like g takes f5, it's already completely winning position for what? Like 95 takes. I have to go rook c8 and he go rook b5. I have to go queen a7 and he sacrifice. So he didn't have to take first, because then I have queen f6. So first you go rook b5, led my queen to a very passive square, and then can't join the defense of my king, and now she sacrificed. Basically I have to take, otherwise I'm gonna lose material. Takes. And now, yeah, basically I'm very bad here, because if I go like here, you have queen e6, king e6, queen e6, king f7, here queen takes f5. If I go king g8, he just simply bishop f. She just simply play bishop f3 followed by bishop d5, it's just winning, or even c5, bishop c4, just win. So I go rook f6. She takes. I go rook f7, check. Now queen e5 is the best move. I guess I can go here and queen c5. Oh, but rook d1. Yeah, trying to join that attack. And I'm just losing. I have to go some b6, rook d6. Yeah, my position is too passive. And start break. She start break, and then I'm just losing. Every of my pieces can't move. But okay, she played queen g5 check. I go king h8, bishop h5. Excellent move. Attack. I go rook g7. He go queen f6. So he can actually simply win by queen takes f5. So she can she can actually simply win by queen takes f5, but she trying to to win as fast as possible, trying to like make threats like this. However, now I have queen c5, trying to defend everything, and it play a really great move, which is bishop e8. So what I want to do, maybe rook f8, maybe queen f8, maybe rook c6, maybe queen c6, you know, and bishop e8 stop all of this. I can't go queen d6 because it's free queen. I can't go here. I can't go here. My rook can't go here. My queen can't go to f8. Basically, every of my pieces can't defend each other. It's disconnected. If I go rook c7, okay, it's the back rank. There's back rank problem. Okay, if I go queen c7, okay, f5 pawn 4. So I play f4 with the idea of queen takes f4. I go queen g5, try to trade queen. He have queen f3, still winning actually. But he played a very good. She played a very good move, which is h4 to prevent queen g5 and trying to do h5, h6 to win a piece here. And I have nothing to do. I go f3, trying to do something here. g3, I go rook a8, trying to go rook a6. He go rook e5. It's a trick because I go rook a6. He can take my rook first and then win a full bishop. So I have to move my queen. I play queen d4, pinning this one. And he play h5, which is blunder. She play h5, which is blunder. Right, so the actually only move to win is bishop h5. Or okay, or check first, rook g8, check, rook g7, and bishop h5. Right, but bishop h5 is the move here. Alright, with the idea, you simply attack the f3 pawn. After you win the f3 pawn, it's like bishop 3 pawn versus rook. And my piece is still very bad placed. Right, this is the whole idea, but she trying to win right straight away, but turns out that it's a blunder because he missed my idea. So okay, by the way, in this position I almost want to play rook a6. Seems like I'm winning because after I take, sorry, after I attack this queen, the queen have to move and defend the rook. If you go check rook g8, there's no more check, so you can't take this pawn. So your queen have to move. Then after your queen move, there's no more pin. I can play rook take g3. But yet she have this brilliant move, bishop c6, blocking this and threatens rook e8 checkmate. So I can't lift my rook to back rank. Right. Then now he threatens rook e8. Basically, I'm unstoppable. So after h5, after some thought, I find and perpetual queen d1 or queen a1. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. After check, queen d1 was played in the game, and we go queen d4 to attack this pawn. Now basically you can see there's no way to defend the pawn. If you go check rook g8, check rook g7. So the check is useless. You can't defend with the rook because your queen hangs. You can't defend with the queen because your rook hangs. So the only move is to defend with the king. Now you can't sacrifice this pawn because it will be a checkmate. Or queen takes g3, checkmate. So you have to defend with the king. I go queen d1, queen d4. Sorry, queen h2, queen d4, king g1. And next position after queen d1, I claim a 3/4 with the move queen d1 because it's three time. So it's 1. Sorry, this after h5, 1, 2, and 3. Right, so I just claimed the draw here. So it's kind of lucky. It's like a lucky draw. You know, I save a draw. Right, so it's very like somehow the opening went wrong. Sorry, not the opening, the middle game. Like after f5, which is not a great move, and then every of my pieces is going to be very bad. So yeah, okay. So what I learned about this game here. So basically, when your pieces haven't ready yet, don't open out the position. You know, in this case, even more stupid. You know, because your pieces haven't activate yet. Every of opponent pieces is activated. So then why you open out the position? It's just very stupid decision. Right. Anyway, luckily I still saved the draw. You know, like seems like this tournament, like everything go my way. It's actually quite lucky. And then he of course she's very strong. He spot the winning move and then play very well, but unfortunately she missed the idea of queen d1 check and then queen d4, and then yeah, and then it's perpetual and then draw. All right, so it's quite lucky. So that's all for today basically, and now it's actually like afternoon, like 12 o'clock. So we are having a blitz tournament later, right? Yeah, so just wish all the best, you know. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it and hope you guys learn something from it. All right, that's yep. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.